Whoa! Oh my word! What a hit! And would you credit it? It's Timmy Cahill. You just knew he would, didn't you, in this game? Another little landmark for Australia's greatest ever goal scorer. A first ever domestic league goal at the age of 36. The Socceroos great announcing his arrival in some style. What a goal!
Well, for so long, Tim Cahill has been the main story. And now he's writing the damn script. That is unbelievable from Tim Cahill.
Might be Jedinák to thump it. And boy did he thump it. Mile Jedinák gives the Mariners an early lead. Straight past Nijeski. Maybe a hit of a deflection, and the Mariners, the table-topping Mariners, looking to go 6 points clear tonight. They're 1-0 up.
Well, I did say they are effective, but an unlikely source. I think it did take a deflection, but a good strike from Mile Jedinák.
To underplay the role of Simon Kolosima, who again has defended well tonight. His distribution, I reckon, has been poor for a player of his quality.
That's a good flick on by McBride. Fowler! Oh! What about that? That is brilliant! Magnificent! And that's why the penalty box prowler extraordinaire is Robbie Fowler. Terrific!
And the beauty came outside the penalty box, which just underscores the quality of the player.
Set piece taken quickly, Juninho. Oh, beautiful little slide rule pass. Alex Brosk, that's a wonderful goal by Sydney. And they take the lead for the first time this season.
Well, it wasn't Juninho, but it still brought the house down. Well worth waiting for. Absolutely sublime football. Juninho lines up the defence, the reverse pass to Alex Brosk, and the finish across Robbie Bates with the left foot, the little master. Look at him size them up for the execution. One slice with the dagger, one plunge with the sabre, and it's 2-1 for Sydney.
And here's Hoffman. Moy will track it down and strike it and bend it, and it's a beauty! Aaron Moy says, "Remember me," to the Western Sydney Wanderers. A goal from outside the box and wonder-saver for this man. What a brilliant finish from Aaron Moy, left with far too much space.
That's the return from Brzanic. Oh, there was a free hit. What a save! What a save by Thomas Sorensen. David Williams is being readied. Meantime, they'll thread it through. Berisha up against Sorensen again. And again, the goalkeeper gets his body in the way. He's standing between them and a second Melbourne victory goal, almost alone at the moment.
And it goes. York! Yes! He gets it! Dwight York gets his first, and Sydney take the lead. That's what the fans came to see.
Just threw his body in the way.
Sapsford again, that's a nice touch from Brillante. Now Mata! Well, it's taken just 23 minutes. And Juan Mata has his first goal in Australian football. It's a new year, perhaps a new start for the Spaniard in Western Sydney.
Worm, not a bad delivery and a free header. Oh, what a save by Matt Ryan to deny Aziz Behich. Acrobatic, absolutely brilliant by Matt Ryan.
Well, one of the saves of the season. They give Rickerworm too much room here. Excellent quality on the cross. Great shape on it. Bates does everything he can do. Heads it downward. Looks like it's going in. That's one of the saves of the season from Matt Ryan. Look at that hand fly up. Brilliant stuff.
Ball given away in a really dangerous spot. Here's an opportunity, and it is buried. Hannibal Lafondra ripping it into the top corner, and the Sky Blues get one back. Something from nothing, really, against the run of play. The glory sloppy, and Lafondra continues his amazing goal-scoring run with his 11th of the season.
That they maintained in the first half.
Here's Ferreira. So often he's involved in the attacking moves. Dropped by Moss. Oh, what a goal! What an introduction from Garcia. And there is all the masterclass of 20 internationals for Spain. It's a mistake from Moss, but can you believe the audacity of the finish?
But look at that, just rolls it under his foot. As you think he's going to take another touch to tap it in. Back heel into the goal. Dylan Fox desperately tries to get across. But look at that for quality.
Sorted out, hopefully. Hernandez goes long. Kuehl is there. Jago keeps it alive, and Kuehl, brilliant from Harry! The victory in front! And a superb strike does it!
What a finish from Harry Kuehl. Talked about the technique. Harry Kuehl doesn't take his eyes off this ball. Gets horizontal. Here's the initial header, it's not a bad one. Sainsbury gets beaten there. Look at that, gets horizontal to that. Across Passville, a wonderful strike. Keeps his eyes on it all the way. Gets a flush on the top of the boot. Brilliant goal.
In from Kisnorbo, free header blocked on the line. The shot from Duff, and Ben Kennedy can't keep it out. And Damien Duff stretches the lead for Melbourne City. And it's a disaster for Newcastle Jets. His first goal in the Hyundai A-League.
Well, that was an opportunity on the break. Burns goes down in the area, and the shot goes into the back of the net. And the man we thought was injured has opened the scoring. Well, Perth Glory have been the worst team in the Hyundai A-League this season, but they take the lead, and it's through William Gallas.
Ryan Griffiths with Terry McFlynn for company, and McFlynn's fallen over. He prodded it towards Heskey, and now Heskey has scored as well. The two marquee men on the mark, and Newcastle back in front through Emil Heskey.
Well, he's done well there, Ryan Griffiths. Got a goal for himself and now gets an assist. And Emil Heskey, not to be outdone by Sydney's marquee, gets on the score sheet himself, and it's about strength, and it's a decent finish. I do think it takes a deflection. Not great work. Terry McFlynn actually falls over there and allows a look at Heskey. Predator gets across his marker.
But he can do it for now. Let's see if Schneiderlin keeps his cool. May 1-0 for the Wanderers. Morgan Schneiderlin from the spots. It's been that sort of game, ebbed and flowed. It's a very intelligent ball through the fullback. Nani across the face, surely! Chris Economides, who didn't score a single goal in the last A-League men's season, has put that right. Round one in Sydney, and Melbourne victory. Lead for the first time.
Well, have a look at this. Beautiful through ball. It's superb. And the boy from the southern suburbs of Sydney scores at the southern end of the Sydney Football Stadium. Chris Economides into the roof of the net to give victory the lead. Super play. That is marquee football from Nani.
He presented enough resistance there for Fabio.
Ollie's ball back post. The header is a brilliant one from Rodwell. And Western United's Achilles heel continues to trouble them. They cannot defend corners. They have conceded another there. Rodwell's first goal of the season.
Make it 5. Lovely ball through to Allsop. Chance to make it 2-1. Danny Allsop. Great save, Bosnich. The crowd on their feet at Blue Tongue. Allsop through the middle. Onside. Bosnich again denies Allsop.
Yeah, wonderful goalkeeping from Mark Bosnich. But again, it was that run in behind and a lovely delivery.
Good stretch by O'Neill. Tilio. He's got Jenkinson. It's 3. A second goal in Melbourne City colours for the Englishman. And Melbourne City are surely home and hosed now for the 3 points. Very tidy finish indeed.
Nice give and go from Andrew Naboot too, but he timed that beautifully. The run from Jenkinson was good, but Tilio had to reward that run and do it absolutely perfectly. Timing was right, weight was right, finish was perfect.
And for the Panamanian. Grant has won it back though. Emerton Vukovic off his line. Brett Emerton scores. Sydney FC have come from behind to lead 2-1. Well, he doesn't like making the headlines, Brett Everton, but he will for that goal. It was a delightful finish, and Perth for once careless in possession, and Sydney FC said thank you very much. Well, it's all handbags really. Now the corner is taken. Oh, it's a great header, and it's 2-2. Tony Popovic with his first goal for Sydney, and it's 3-1 for the home team.
Well, again, Laurie McKenna won't be happy with the defending on this, but full credit to Tony Popovic. Throughout his career, he's always been a threat at set pieces. He's just set up one for Alex Bross. This time he gets one on his own. Juninho with the ball, got a bit of tail on it. Popovic attacking the ball.
Here's Werman trying to get past Liam Miller. He's done well to keep possession. Casey Werman, lovely cross. Jeffers scores! The drought is broken. Freddie Jeffers back in business. And Newcastle Jets back on the scoreboard.
It's been a stop-start performance from the Queenslander. Not one of his best, but this is a beautiful offering. And it's classic Werman riding the challenge of Liam Miller. Saw him off. Steve Pantelides couldn't cut off the cross. There's beautiful touch in that tailback to Francis Jeffers, whose anticipation was spot on.
Daly thought about the shot. Look at all those bodies there for MacArthur.
They've defended balls into the box very well.
Derbyshire with the chip over the top. We see it again in the A-League. Quick thinking. And MacArthur, they had it done to them on Saturday night when Graham Dorrans came up with the quick thought. This time, Matt Derbyshire with the winner.
Yes, Teo, good evening, and certainly City will be looking for a much better performance. Here we go.
They're in straight away. Richie Delat. It's all come undone for Wanderers. They survived barely 30 seconds, and the team's top scorer, Richie Delat, continues his magic touch. Delight for City, but diabolical for Western Sydney.
I mean, what is this man thinking?
Touch back for Bridges. What a finish by Michael Bridges. Back in Australia and back amongst the goals. And the Jets have the perfect start in the derby.
Well, it's a composed finish from Michael Bridges. Beautiful touch from Labano Haliti to set it up. He's still had a lot of work to do.
Knowles. It's a good run by Joe Knowles. And Austin in off the post. A Brisbane equaliser, and Charlie Austin, who's been so frustrated by the lack of service at the outset of his career with the Raw, is finally off the mark.
Hernandez can't quite get there. He's been kept on the periphery of this game by a very busy Sydney midfield. Aloisi striding forward, it's opened up for him. Aloisi! Is that the goal that clinches the Premier's plate for Sydney? What a goal by Aloisi! 0 to hero in front of the Cove. His 9th of the season, and it could be his most crucial yet.
Reset through Kachache. Beautiful tail on that, it's 3! Stephen Taylor has his first goal for Wellington Phoenix. And the Knicks could be out of sight here before half-time.
Pressure being applied again. Thompson's won it. He's got Tadic, Fred and company. He's done brilliantly here. Garcia makes it 2-0. Brilliant finish from the Socceroo, but put it down to Matt Thompson's work in the middle of the park.